Journaling has helped me through many stages in my life ever since I was little. I have so many different reasons. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I use them for and how I do it. This is my feelings journal. I use this journal for brain dumps, daily prompts, weekly and monthly reflections, and affirmations when needed. As you can see, I've used this journal quite a lot, but let's start a morning prompt page. I like to head my paper with the date and the time just to be aware of any angel numbers or any synchronicities. I prefer to journal in the morning because it helps me clear my mind, see where my head is at, and set my intentions for the day. So I like to use questions that spark up those thoughts. You can find any prompts on Pinterest or TikTok, but here I wrote, how are you feeling right now? How can I be productive or intentional today? How are you bettering yourself today? And this day I was feeling a little out of it and sad, so I wrote some affirmations for myself. I don't do the same prompt every day. It really depends on how I'm feeling, but here are some other prompts that I've done recently. Let's do a weekly reflections page. It isn't the 7th yet, but let's prepare in advance. I like to do monthly and weekly reflections to remind myself of the goals that I have and also pat myself on the back for my accomplishments, big or small. Sometimes what I also like to do is just emotionally dump or release anything that made me feel kind of weird during the week or made me feel sad or made me feel happy. Now, my monthly reflection page is the same concept. I like to have sections where I remember or I take notes of certain things I didn't like about the month or things that I want to stay consistent in. So I just like to release or let go of things that happened over the course of the month, my highs and my lows, certain themes that have been occurring throughout the month, if I have any reoccurring feelings, finding out what's causing them, finding out how I can shift my energy somewhere else. And then I left a little section for a goal that I may have for the next month. Also, sometimes I like to make journal entries in relation to the planets in retrograde, if there's any full moons or new moons that are coming up. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a ritual video. This is my manifestation journal. This journal keeps me inspired and motivated and makes me visualize my dream life. Keep in mind that there are plenty ways to manifest, and I can also go into detail in another video as well, but I just enjoy scripting. I again like to head my paper because it's nice to look back to see what I manifested things into my life. Then I move on to giving gratitude. Giving gratitude lets the universe know that you are blessed and grateful for the things that you already have. Spirituality and manifestation is mainly about energy, so whatever you send out, you are guaranteed to get it back. Then I move on to my scripting. A couple things that are important about scripting is writing things in the present tense, feeling and recognizing emotions or feelings associated with possessing or having what you are manifesting, and then truly believing what you are manifesting is truly yours. You can meditate on this manifestation, read it back, along with affirmations that align with it, such as abundance or confidence, or you can just simply let that manifestation go. This is my shadow work journal. So, as you can see, I don't really do a lot of shadow work, but that's because I'm planning to do another video on doing 30 days of shadow work. So, be on the lookout for that. But I decided to write myself a few prompts to prepare for that challenge. And if you don't know what shadow work is, I'm going to give a little definition on the screen. I don't want to explain it and then butcher the explanation. So So the prompts I wrote are: in what ways are you privileged? What do you take for granted? If you truly loved yourself, what do you think that looks like? While reflecting on your childhood, what makes you extremely upset or mad until this day? Did my parents provide me with everything I needed? Do I project certain aspects of myself onto others? What traits do your parents have that you wish that you don't? An honorable mention is my to-do list journal. So in this journal, it's pretty simple, but what I like to do is I like to head the paper with the day of the week and then the date, and then I make little dots for the tasks or my to-do list essentially, and then I have a section for the top 3 tasks that I need to get done that day, and then any reminders that I want myself to remember that needs to get done before the end of the day. As you can see, I've used this journal a lot. For me, it is very easy for me to want to do things and be motivated to do things when I write them down, and it's satisfying to physically cross them off of my to-do list. This is my failed attempt at a bullet journal. If you don't know what a bullet journal is, it's kind of like a journal where you write your monthly and weekly spreads, so you can just lay out your month or your week, things that you have to do that week. You can add to-do lists, you can add your calendar, you can add habit trackers, any page that you want. I started to use this journal for that purpose, but then I started to fall off, and I just used it as like my spiritual notes journal, any notes that I have from school or film, some goals that I have, and stuff like that. So because I fell off with my bullet journaling, I started using Notion, and Notion is basically a workspace that you can just put all of your information, like your goals, any habit trackers that you want, to-do lists, and etc. It's very easy because it is online, so I can just type and remove anything that I don't want. I use this website daily, and if I don't use it daily, I use it 3 to 4 times a week. It's so helpful for me to just lay out and write everything I need to do for the week, especially when it comes to school. So I have pages for personal stuff I need to do, like my calendar. I write appointments on it, and then my to-do lists. And then I have a page for school, and then I have a page for my content. If you take away anything from this video, it's to seriously download Notion. It just makes life so much easier. So if you don't feel like, or if you don't have the time to write prompts and then write it in your journal every single day, there are journals on like Amazon, even Five Below, that already have prompts written in them that you can just write in the morning or whatever you have time to. A lot of people recommend the bullet journal method and the 5-minute journal. Then there's another book you can get at Five Below or Amazon. It's called Today I Affirm by Alexandria L. And this book is kind of like morning prompts and shadow work mixed together. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really want to start doing more mindfulness, spirituality, lifestyle content, because I know that that's what I'm passionate about and that's what makes me happy, and that's what I do the most in my daily life on top of like makeup and fashion and stuff, and occasionally like trendy videos. But I also want to be more consistent, and I need to be more consistent, like that's on period. So yeah, if you stay to the end, thanks for watching. I love you so much. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video.